I'm Alex Jackson with Sheen magazine. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Alex.
I'm doing well. Let's just get into it. I binge watched the whole 3 seasons this week. So
Oh my God, are you okay?
I have so many questions. Um I guess my first one would be, if you were Dorothy in that type of situation, because I feel like deep down, like real deep down, she knows that's not her child. But of course, at this point, she has a baby now, and this is Jericho, okay? So
Right.
deep down, um, if it was you, would you, I guess, not the whole acting like a doll is your baby, but the part saying like just you lost your baby or maybe kidnap exchange or whatever the case may be, and say you do have a baby now at newborn, would you do the same thing? Would you carry on as if this was your own baby? Especially if nobody's looking for this baby, you got a whole nanny and stuff like that. Would, because I'm not a mother, so would you be traumatized where you would keep a baby
I
that you
feel
think?
like, yeah, I mean, I feel like this is definitely like a manual, a handbook of what not to do to be a healthy person. This whole story.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think if you lose a child, it's probably best to face the reality of that before latching on to a doll or a cat or a dog or anything else to be the replacement child for you. It is probably best to heal. And that, I mean, I think ultimately I would hope these people someday have the courage to grieve in this story. I think that's actually what's interesting, is that they don't really have the ability to look at this problem and to grieve.
Yeah, because they keep really just making it worse. The people surrounding Dorothy, they came up with like, we're just gonna treat this doll as a baby, but then it gets worse and it just becomes more headache instead of really just telling her the truth.
That's
Um,
right. I know she's lied to, she's gaslighted. They're spinning these webs of lies, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And everybody's mental health continues to fray, you know?
yes, and I think the brother handled it. He had it the worst, especially coming in this third season without telling it all. I also wanted to know, Leanne is raised in a cult. Have you ever met anybody or experienced, any relationship with somebody that was raised in a cult?
I have run into people who have extricated themselves out of cult-like situations. And I think what's interesting about the idea of a cult is that kind of anything can become a cult if we let it. Anything that you believe in so far that you lose yourself completely, and you lose your inner, knowing who you are, knowing what you believe in, and give yourself over to, can become a cult. So obviously there's extremes, but it has been an interesting idea to kind of explore
Yeah.
of how far people can go. And of course, this character, she's raised in it. Like, that's just what she knows from birth. And so sort of how vulnerable people are from childhood, of just, to believe in, what is normal and what to believe in.
Right. And also, we see more so when George had came in the second season, he and the guy that was helping your husband on the show, kind of telling him like, no, like this was, she's not good. You need to listen to the Lord and stuff like that. And even the guy that he hired to watch Leanne, now he's like, no, you need to listen to him and things of that sort. And we kind of see more of that play out in season three with Sean.
Hmm.
So can you give us a little bit? Because I know in
You
season
mean,
three,
and Sean kind of has this spiritual
yes,
awakening, or sense of belief in, because this young woman restored his family, and he believes that she is indeed a very powerful figure. And
And
Of course,
Dorothy is
Dorothy is not privy to that information because she's just been continuously lied to. But I do think, like you said earlier, I think deep down in her bones and in her body, the truth is in there. And I think that it's gonna come out at some point. I mean, I hope, I feel like that's gonna be the resolution to the story on some level, that she has to face this. I don't know what happens when she does.
well, hopefully we see that in season 4. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for watching and having so many cool questions.
Okay, bye.
Bye.